Hello and welcome to Cardigans.
The show about life by two guys who like living.
I'm your host, Howard Malk.
And I'm your other host, Joshua Mutterpearl. So, first episode, what do we talk about, huh?
How about... Well, actually, here's something pretty good. I saw Shrek the Musical last night.
Shrek the Musical?
Yeah, Shrek the Musical. And it was crazy. It was pretty good, actually. I saw it the second time I've ever seen it in my life. The first time was about 7 years ago, and it was weird. And just as weird as I remembered it being the first time.
Yeah, where was it? Where'd you see it?
I saw it at a high school. It was a high school show. But it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Did they do the thing I've seen in the past? Like when they have somebody play Lord Farquaad, they'll have them just walk on their knees the whole time.
Yes, they had them on their knees.
That's so good.
It was pretty funny. Yes, they had him on their knees, and he walked with his knees. It was pretty funny. And they had one time where they lifted him up, and he stood on his he stood full size, but pretended to be lifted up by the other people. It was pretty good.
That's actually really good. What high school?
Falls Church High School. It is in the local area.
Falls Church. That's nice.
So, have you ever seen Shrek the Musical?
I have seen a version. They had it on Netflix for a little while. I don't know if it's still there. They had Shrek the Musical, and I watched it with my older brother. And at first, I was like, "What the heck is this?" You know, I just started what is it? But then the more and more I watched it, the more and more I got into it. I was like, "Yeah, all right." By the end of the movie, I was like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah,
Shrek the Musical.
It kind of had a dip where the beginning was this is kind of weird, and then it was I'm getting into this, and then. I remembered I fell asleep the first time I watched it 7 years ago.
I did too.
I almost did this time too. But it's not very well written.
That's true.
They kind of made Shrek a real sap, and they made Farquaad have daddy issues. That was pretty funny though. They were able to make that pretty funny. But it just went on sometimes. But
yeah,
it was different than the movie. But it was good. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
So all in all, I'd give it 5 stars out of 6.
Out of 6 stars. Is that how you rate things, Howard?
That is how
you rate out of 6? Out of 6?
Yeah. How do you rate things?
I rate things out of 912 because
my bad.
Nothing's better than 912. That's the best number.
How could I be so neglectful?
It's true. Don't you know this is a common thing?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
So I had a bio presentation today.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Bio, that is slang for biology.
That's what the cool kids call biology these days for you older viewers out there. And it was interesting because part of the thing I presented on was called fucoxanthin, but I had never seen it. So the first time I looked at that paper, I got my assignment, what I'm presenting on. I'm like, fucoxanthin?
Oh no!
I was like, fucoxanthin? I was like, all right. And then oh my god, and all my group we just love that. And I was so tempted. I was so close to when I went up and presenting. I was gonna be like, all right, so fucoxanthin, known in some circles of the world as fucoxanthin. Yeah.
So when did you first come in contact with fucoxanthin? Is that how you say it?
Fucoxanthin.
Fucoxanthin.
Yeah,
when did you first learn that was what you'd be presenting on?
I've been exposed to fucoxanthin many times in my life.
Yeah. Many times?
Many times.
So when was the first time you ever seen it, though?
The first time I've ever...
learned that you were going to be doing a presentation one day on it.
No. That was more recent. That was, I don't know. We got assigned this 2 weeks ago or something.
2 weeks ago. Well, fun fact, I did not have a bio presentation today.
You didn't?
Mm-mm, not even one.
Not even one.
I didn't even have bio today.
I also presented on oozes, which is kind of weird because there was another group that also did oozes, but I think I explained it better.
Ooh. Can we get their names just so they feel bad about themselves?
I'm not calling anybody out.
Just middle names?
I don't know anybody's middle name.
No, me neither. Fun fact.
Do you know my middle name?
I do not. What is your middle name?
Eric. What's your middle name?
My middle name is Lee.
Howard Lee Malk.
Yes.
It sounds like Howard becomes an adverb.
I suppose so. If you'd spell my entire name backwards, I have 2 sea creatures. I have a clam and eel, and also Drora, but that's not an animal. Just another fun day in the learning about spelling names backwards.
That's right. You learn about that. You spell Mutterpearl backwards. It actually spells gullible.
Really?
Yeah, that's a fact. Write it out on a piece of paper.
I will.
Go ahead.
I am writing it right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm holding up. I wrote Mutterpearl because I'm not very good at spelling backwards. I'm holding it up to my phone on the selfie mode.
Yeah, and look at that. Oh, it says. What does it say, Howard?
I can't it does not say gullible.
I got him. Really pulled your leg.
No, you didn't.
There it is.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it too.
I get it. All right.
Okay, it didn't turn off.
It was our mic has been acting up recently.
It has been acting up a little
But it
bit.
didn't turn off.
It
So
didn't.
let's give it a round of applause.
Woo! 3 cheers for the mic.
So, we are planning to have guests on the show one day.
Yes, that's right. We were supposed to have.
Well, let's not call him by
we're not gonna call him
deglaze. What do we call him?
Yeah.
That is short for something that we cannot
we
explain
can't
to
say.
you in mortal terms.
D who must not be named.
See. Yes.
That's what we'll call him.
And so this man agreed to be on our show.
Yes.
We were all ready to have him. We came up with questions. We came up with activities for us to do. And then last minute, I tell him where the room is going to be. And it turns out he had a misinterpretation about the show. He did not realize it would be like a talk show. He thought it would be like... I couldn't quite understand what he thought.
Yeah,
it would be.
I don't know. What's the assumption? We want to interview.
We said, can we interview for your podcast? And I guess he assumed it meant by podcast it meant scientific study. I'm not really sure.
That's what I mean whenever I say podcast.
Except for this time.
Except for this time.
So yeah, we did not end up achieving having him on the show, but we will one day. I promise you.
One day,
valued listeners.
when we become famous, he'll be like, oh man, I really should get on.
People are gonna start coming to us.
Yeah, asking to be on Cardigans.
Yes. My who's your dream guest?
My dream guest, Rupert Grint.
Rupert Grint.
I like Rupert Grint. He's a great guy.
He
Actually,
played.
I don't know. I assume he's a great guy. He played Ron Weasley. And I
Yes,
love
for
Ron
those who
Weasley.
don't know, Ron Weasley is.
He's a character from Harry Potter.
If I could have anyone on the show, I'd probably pick. Let's see, it's gonna be a tie between maybe Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh yes.
He is known for playing Barney Stinson on How I Met Your Mother, and also Dr. Horrible in Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
That's the best thing.
So I want him, or maybe Josh's dad.
Oh, that'd be great. Everybody loves Mr. Mutterpearl. Mr. Mutterpearl is fantastic. Mr. Mutterpearl had an interesting reputation at my middle school. He would sub there a lot because he works as a substitute teacher, and all my friends just loved him.
Rumor has it he wants to be a real teacher who teaches Spanish. Is
That's
that correct?
true. That is rumor. I can confirm those rumors, as a matter of fact.
Now, I consider myself quite the Spanish speaker. Have you picked up any of that language from your father?
A little bit. I mean, yeah. I feel like I should have picked up more, judging by the fact, like, he's, like, also, in addition to being a substitute teacher, he's also, like, a Spanish professor at a college.
Si tú hablas la hamburguesa en el pelo?
See.
Well, it's that time in the show.
It's that time of the show, yeah.
When it's time for our musical interlude.
Oh, yes, it is.
Now, this goes out to a personal hero of mine. I believe I share looks with him. Others say I don't.
I believe he shares looks with him.
And this is a song about that. Today we're going to be singing Buddy Holly by Weezer in the form of a song by Buddy Holly. Mm-hmm. And a one, a two, a one, two, three. What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got a front? What did we ever do to these guys that made them so violent? Ooh, but I know I'm yours. Ooh, and you know you're mine. Ooh, and that's for all the time. Ooh, you are just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that.
Time for the rap.
Bang,
Bang, bang, I'm knocking your door. Another big bang and you're down on the floor. Oh, no, what do we do? Don't look now, but I lost my shoe. I can't run and I can't kick. What's the matter, babe? Are you feeling sick? What's the matter, what's the matter, what's the matter, you? What's the matter, babe? Are you feeling blue? Oh.
And that's for all the time. And that's for all the time. Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. 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 Well, thank you
that
for
was-
listening to that.
That was really beautiful. I'm crying. I'm not gonna lie. There's some tears.
Hopefully that rekindles you guys at home's your love for Buddy Holly and for Weezer and for us.
And for us.
So, with that being over, if you could bring one person back from the dead, who would you bring?
Who would I bring back from the dead? I would bring. All right, fine. I would bring Hitler.
Really?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. So I could kill him again.
To kill him yourself?
Yeah, kill him myself.
Fun
Teach
fact.
the guy a lesson.
If I was-
Speaking of which, look the buttons on this cardigan
Do
look like
I
swastikas.
know?
They look like swastikas.
That is
Howard's
true.
Howard's got a Nazi cardigan that he gave to me.
Yes, that is true. Unfortunately. Mine too. My buttons on my cardigan.
Oh, they also do. Oh
look,
my!
I think there's
Whoa.
a style of button.
Okay, it's called the Nazi button.
We here at Cardigans do not support Nazism,
Never have.
anti-Semitism. In fact, we are strong
We
anti-Semiticists.
anti-Semit.
No, that
Yeah.
we
because-
don't like anti-Semitists.
Yeah.
In
So,
fact,
so we're anti-Semit.
we're
Wait,
we're anti-Semitists.
Anti-Semitists. Yeah.
C is slang for yes, and by slang I mean Spanish.
Yeah.
So, if
Spanish
I
is
could
just
bring
slang.
anyone back from the dead, it would probably have to be, maybe Stalin,
Oh yeah.
so I could kill him.
Kill him again.
A fun fact: the buttons on your on the cardigan here look a lot like the hammer and sickle.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, yours too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I guess. Okay.
interesting.
Well, cardigans in no way supports communism. In fact, we are ideal
I can't-
communism,
yeah.
but that is impossible.
That's yeah.
So,
Well, that was a loud noise. Judge tells the deadlocked jury to keep talking in X. All right, good.
well,
that was good.
That was your daily news for the day.
That was good. That was a good lesson. I hope you learned
A little bit through that.
A little bit.
Here at Cardigans, we hope to educate through hands-on experiences and also audio experiences.
Yeah, because if we don't use this for educational purposes, we'll probably get kicked out of this room. So
That is true.
that's true.
We
So,
support education.
We support education.
I am actually, fun fact, we are sitting inside a classroom right now.
Right now. Right now.
There's a whiteboard and a printer.
I feel smarter already just sitting here.
Let me describe the scene for you guys at home. There's 3 bookcases.
Whew.
2 of them are short. 1 is tall.
One of them's completely empty.
And 1 of them is about to fall.
Ooh, are you rhyming?
I might be.
You might be.
There's also a computer cart. That is a metal container full of computers. Most of them don't work very well. There is a computer that says "Sun" on it.
There are 2 American flags.
There are 2.
2 American flags up there.
We are in America. There's also a list of names on the wall and questions.
There's a lot of arrows on the board.
A lot of arrows.
A lot of.
And that about covers it. Oh, there are also a lot of desks and chairs.
And 2 handsome young men.
Yes. And we're
And
here
us.
too.
Yeah. That was good. That was good.
We
didn't plan that.
We did not plan that out.
No.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
It just came to us.
Yeah. Stroke of genius.
So, many people have come up to us and tell us, they say, Howard and Josh, if you could have one wish, what would it be? And to that I say, I wish you'd leave me alone.
That's true. I'd probably wish for more peanut butter.
Really?
Just more. I mean,
Like in existence or like
both.
So in your
Just
possession.
in existence and in my possession. But, yeah.
See.
Yeah.
I wish, in all honesty, if I could have anything, or just for anything, I'd probably have to go with world peace.
Wow. Are you just trying to make my wishes seem less good?
Your wish is good. More peanut butter, that's good. But
I think that more peanut butter will lead to world peace.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Maybe if we
Maybe
both get
never-
our wishes, the wish.
Yeah, you
wishes
see
could walk hand in hand.
your wish will give us like immediate world peace, but more peanut butter will sustain the world peace, right?
Yeah.
That's
You
the
can
way
have
that
world
works.
peace, and all it takes is one guy like sneeze on the back of your shoulder, and all of a sudden no more world peace.
Yeah, no more world peace.
Yeah. So.
That's true. I'm just looking at your backpack over there that looks almost identical to my backpack, and I'm trying to remember Which one's which?
The one that says.
Well, the one that says Howard on it is.
Yes, mine has
is yours.
my name on it.
But well, you see, sometimes that's hard to see because its back is turned, and that's how I.
Well, then the one that doesn't say Howard on it is yours.
No, that's true. But that's actually how I almost stole your backpack once.
Multiple
It was
times.
well, no, but the first time was bad because I didn't even know you then. It was at a football game.
Yes, I've
hard to
on
walk
multiple
away.
occasions stuffed pencils into Josh's backpack.
Started to walk away. I'm like, oh, this backpack's a lot lighter than I remember it being. I'm like, oh,
yes.
that's why.
So, Josh and I, we appear to be friendly, but we also feud on many topics.
Oh, that's true.
And he actually owns an iPhone.
I do.
I own a Google
Trash.
Pixel.
A Google Pixel.
I own a Google Pixel. So, we've actually had conversations for literal hours on end.
Little hours.
Literal, for like several days without sleeping, breathing even, just without a breath, one after the other. Hey, your phone sucks. No, your phone sucks. No, your phone sucks. Yeah.
Exactly like that.
So, tell us, and the viewers at home, what's so good about an iPhone?
It's simple. It's elegant. It's a very user-friendly interface. You know, whatever that means. That's what they say. It's a user-friendly interface. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's just especially on the iPhone 7, the camera is so nice. So nice. We like to mention that we're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored
in any way by Apple yet.
I, on the other hand, don't really believe in the iOS system. I believe it is constraining, and although in 1984 Apple released a commercial for the Mac that was completely against establishment. It actually tied into George Orwell's the movie adaptation of the book in 1984, and it involves somebody running up. I don't want to spoil this, but it's a commercial. Yeah. So they're running up with a Mac, and they chuck it into the big screen with the big eye, Big Brother, who's always watching, and they smash it to bits.
Always. Yeah.
And they say something about Apple and why it's better, and you can break the mold. But now
that's a good one.
How the tables have turned, because Apple actually ties you into their iOS system, and you cannot change it. You get those buttons. You can hold it down to delete an app, but that's about as far as it gets. For Android, on the other hand, and this doesn't just go for the Google Pixel, but this is all Android phones in general, you can actually change your entire layout of your home screen at any moment by downloading an app.
What do you mean? What are you referring to?
So when you are on an iPhone home screen, you get like 4 app pictures in a row, and then 6 rows of that in each. Yeah. So it's like a 6x4 layout of all your apps. Yeah. And then you get 4 ones that you get on the bottom that are on you whenever you switch from screen to screen. But maybe you say you want just a list of all your apps in alphabetical order, but you don't have that. If you have an Apple phone, well, too bad. But if you have an Android phone, you can actually download an app that gives you that possibility right on your home screen.
That'd be good, but I mean, it's still not worth not getting an Apple. I like Apple. It's good. They just kind of, I don't know, they have a way, like, you buy an Apple phone and then, like, I don't know, before you know it, you kind of, like, sign a contract and then you feel like this sucking in your chest, like your soul just, like, pops out and then, like, oh, God, and then they're like, you're an Apple boy now, and then, yeah, it's kind of nice. And then you just feel like, I'm going to get an Apple phone.
If you're into that kind of thing.
If you're into that kind of thing. It's
I
nice.
Personally am not. I had an iPad once. Don't know what ever happened to it. Actually, I do know what happened to it. I just don't use it very much. But especially with the iOS 10, and they changed the system with the clicking the button now unlocks the phone instead of sliding left.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's interesting.
It's a little tricky to get used to.
A little bit tricky, but it works better with the fingerprint.
Yeah, that's true. I have my fingerprints on the back.
Oh, that's right. That's so strange. I mean, I don't know. It looks strange because it's not what I'm used to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna date the episode right now. We are in the year 2016.
We are in the year 2016. That's true.
And soon they'll be making. And when we listen to this in like the future, everyone's going to be like, it already happened. Soon they're going to be making an iPhone, and this is only rumors at the moment. That has no bezels, all screen. No, not even a home button. The home button will be integrated into the glass. Isn't that interesting? And they've already They've taken steps towards this already at the moment with the haptic feedback button instead of having an actual click button. But this will take it one step further and just make the screen flat. And that is really exciting because it's going to be the 10th anniversary of the iPhone coming up.
That is exciting. I do like that. That's kind of cool.
Yes.
That's very cool.
So, on other news, because I feel we've exhausted that topic.
No, we have exhausted that topic. You were looking at your phone on something. What do you?
I'm looking at my phone at a list of my groceries.
Your groceries.
And at the moment, I am out of milk.
Out of milk.
But I do believe that I should be going to the store pretty soon to get some more.
Okay.
And that is...
that's a lie. Are you lying to the viewers, Howard?
Yeah, I have milk. I don't...
He has milk. That's true.
Milk. But you don't know that, though. You can't see what I'm looking at my phone because this is an audio thing.
That's true. For all you know, I could not have pants right now.
He doesn't.
I don't, actually. That's true. We
Yeah.
keep things very casual here
At Cardigans. We are wearing cardigans, however.
Yeah, we are, of course. It's like almost sort of like a clothing mullet, right? We're like, hear me out, you know, like up top you're all fancy, you know, and then on the bottom just no pants.
Yes.
No pants.
So Josh, you were one for celebrity impressions. Is that correct?
Sort of. I'm more accents than celebrity impressions.
Can you do Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
No, I can't. I don't.
Neither can I.
Neither can I. don't know.
Can you do? Okay, give us a French accent.
This is the French accent that I will be speaking in. It sounds like this.
Can I do Russian?
That's a tough one. This is a Russian accent. Stanislavski.
Oh, okay.
Good to say words like that.
Yeah, want to hear my British accent?
Oh, I love English accents.
Cup of tea.
Oh my God.
Cup of tea. Lift. Torch. You can't just say words that they say and say it's a British accent or it's a Russian accent.
Oh, that's true. That was a little.
That's your
little
little
mean though.
ethical
At
lesson.
least like
At least
said
you
it
did
like
try.
in the accent
That's true.
types. You know.
Yeah, I can do celebrity impressions.
I can do an English accent.
Okay.
That's what I can do really well.
All right.
I'm gonna. You do your celebrity impressions. And
All
I'm
right.
just
Who do you
gonna
wanna hear? Who do you wanna
speaking in an English accent. Do Buddy Holly. Oh, PA announcement.
Sorry for this interruption.
Please.
Connor Grimberg, please come to the main office. Connor Grimberg, please come to the main office.
Well, that's
The
me.
show is ruined. We have to start all over. Oh my
let's
gosh.
start all-
22 minutes gone out the window.
All out the window. 22 minutes.
No, we
Starting
like to keep
early.
things casual here.
Casual,
I will
yeah.
admit, any interruptions will go unedited.
Unedited. It's true. Just adds to the beauty of the moment, really.
You know, it really gives the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Celebrity impressions.
Here at
Who would you like
Cardigans,
to-
we're all about the aesthetic.
That's true.
It sounds almost a little South African, like Mervis Diamonds.
That's true. So who do you... That is true. You don't sound like Mervis Diamonds. So who would you like me to celebrity impersonate?
How about I said Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly?
Can
Okay.
you do that?
Let me see. He is from, like, the South,
Right.
but he's not, like, really Southern.
Yeah.
And he has kind of a high voice. Not too high. Okay. You ask me a question, and all I'll answer is Buddy Holly.
So, how's the weather today, buddy?
Oh, the weather's all right. Almost went Australian there. The weather's all right. Okay, I can't do Buddy Holly.
All right,
ask me somebody,
fine, that's fine.
somebody else.
Well, we'll go for the obvious one, everyone's favorite, Donald Trump. I'm sounding Australian as well. Look what you've done.
Yeah,
All right, there
that's
we go.
true. Okay. Now, President-elect Donald Trump, he has kind of a raspy voice, but not too. It's not, he doesn't sound like that.
That's kind of what Bernie Sanders sounds like.
That is a little bit Bernie Sanders. Yeah. I can do Bernie Sanders pretty well. I'll do him after Trump. Okay.
All right.
Let me see. Our jobs are fleeing our country. They are leaving to China. They are fleeing to Mexico. We need to build a wall. See, it's okay. I'm not.
Yeah,
that good.
you can tell he's trying because he's doing the lip thing. You know.
Yeah, you can't see it, but I'm doing a lip thing.
You know the lip thing.
Yeah, the
that
open mouth.
All people do when trying to
Alright.
impersonate.
Want to hear Bernie
Donald Trump.
Sanders?
I do want to hear Bernie Sanders.
All right, let me see. What topic? What should I say?
Talk to me about our infrastructure.
Our infrastructure is in ruins. We need to build more roads and less nuclear devices. Global warming is causing ISIS. And if that wasn't true, my name would not be Bernie Orville Redenbacher Sanders.
I love Orville Redenbacher.
Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah, good popcorn. Good popcorn.
So that is our impressions.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got about 5 more minutes on the show.
Yeah, ish.
About. Well, let me see. We have 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 35 seconds. Now it's about
30
seconds.
30 seconds.
The next 5 minutes will us be counting down from 3,000.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not. I mean, it's entertaining in a way.
That's
you know,
true.
there's.
You see,
Have you ever seen? You go. You go.
Okay, well, repetition is comedy. That's what I always like to say.
Repetition.
So we can count, but then you get like the point of diminishing returns, but then it goes back up again. You see, so it's like kind of like a roller coaster ride. It goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. See, now you're tired of it. And then it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. And see, now it's funny again.
It is funny. It is pretty funny. That actually reminds me. Have you ever seen the musical Jesus Christ Superstar?
I have not, but I've heard very good things about it.
So there's this one part where Pontius Pilate he counts out Jesus being whipped all 39 times, something like that. Yeah, and and it's just a really long section where it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4.
39 times?
Yeah, he just keeps going to 39.
One time I had to, for a assignment, I had to actually pretend to be the girl from How to Kill a Mockingbird. What's her name?
Oh, yes, Scout.
Scout, yeah. I had to pretend to be Scout saying the alphabet. So...
What kind of assignment are you doing?
We had to, I don't even remember. We had to play out, like, a skit, one of the scenes in the book. So we did the one where she did the alphabet.
Oh, yeah.
And so I went through the entire alphabet in front of the class in the manner of
Scout.
A, a B, C, a D, F, and so on through the entire alphabet. Took about 2 minutes.
That was great.
And so,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite activities.
I
My
did-
best memories in my life.
I did a project that was fun in 6th grade. We were all like presenting as all these different characters from a book, and I got to be this girl named Monica Torres, and so I don't know, it was so great. I got to introduce myself. I was like, I'm Monica Torres, and I'm looking for because we had to pretend like we were on a dating game or something. I was like, I'm looking for someone who I can have a lot of fun with. Maybe even someone who might be the one. Oh. So that was good.
Sounds pretty good.
I liked being Monica Torres.
So we are almost out of time. So thank you for listening to our pilot episode of Cardigans. And please, if you have any constructive criticism, if you'd like our show to go in some direction, want us to do, we could do a whole dating show on the podcast if you want.
That's true. That's true.
We could.
We could give you that episode where we count down from 3,000.
Yeah, we could actually count down from. We can count down all the way from. If you want us to, we could count down from 180,000.
That's true.
1 second at a time.
I can count that high, believe it or not, and I can count that high backwards.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm out of trouble. I might lose my place backwards, but
That's true.
Then we just start over.
What's the one that comes after 3?
12.
All right. Good. All right. Totally got it then.
Comedy.
No, we didn't plan that. Whoa.
Yeah, we can do voices. We could pretend to be like 5 people. Hey, can I be on your show? That was me. That wasn't somebody asking to be on the show.
Dude, I'd love to be on your show.
Yeah, see,
that wasn't me. That
was
wasn't me.
Josh.
I know, believe it or not. That was me.
We can have some more guests if you have anybody who
would like to be on. If you yourself would like to be on,
we think you are worthy.
And yes, that's right. You have to first pass a series of trials.
Then you can actually write us at Cardigans is a production of I Forgot My Videos Incorporated. And that is part of the name. You're not incorporated. The name is I Forgot My Videos Incorporated.
That's right.
So, if you ever have any requests, any complaints, any suggestions, send them our way at iforgotmyvideos@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. This has been Howard.
And Josh.
Cardigans, signing out.
Goodbye.